Alright, EMS gamers, I have got for you this evening Yanis versus Joe. They played two games just after school today. One of them was a friendly. I don't know which order they did them in, whether they had the friendly first as a warm-up or not. But what I'm going to cast for you now is their tournament game. And I am joined tonight by Michael Flanagan, who I have just played.
Yeah. And he just beaten me in a 2v1.
Oh, don't let the cat out of the bag. But yeah, that Fun Day Monday cast will eventually come up, but I don't think I'm going to cast it. I think Gabriel mentioned he might cast that for us, or somebody is going to do a cast on that game for us as well. So that will appear on the channel in due course. So without further ado, the map is Hypothesis, Yanis versus Joe. Let's watch this replay and let's see what happens. What sort of thing are you expecting, Michael?
Well, I've actually heard what it's going to be between them. Like, I got the full briefing on it.
Did you?
Yeah. So I'm going to say it's exciting that both players went for cheese, which will be very exciting.
Yeah. I have to admit, I may have given Joe a couple of cheese pointers.
Oh no! Do you know who wins though?
No, I don't.
Ah.
I don't. Yesterday afternoon, Joe was practicing, and I said, "Do you want me to show you an absolutely protest build?" And he said, "Yes, I do." But straight away, it looks like that's not what he's going for. So down in the bottom right, PhysicsKarma, that is Joe. This worker is off, look, and it isn't stopping. And what's this I see up top? Yanis's worker is off, and it isn't stopping. So there's either some very early scouting happening here, or there's something afoot. Yanis drops the pylon in his men. Joe, on the other hand, is off across the map. What do we think is about to happen, Michael?
There's only one thing that could be, it could be only a proxy pylon, right? Unless he's playing for the first time Protoss and he doesn't know what a pylon does, that he needs like a pylon to build his buildings.
I think he knows what a pylon does just fine. So I'm expecting either a cannon rush here or some sort of filthy proxy. And where the probe is headed, it's got to be the proxy. Cannon rushes, if you absolutely go balls to the wall with a cannon rush, it is quite possible to go across the map, build your first pylon and your forge at the bottom of your opponent's ramp, and if they're not scouting conscientiously, believe it or not, you can get away with that. So this pylon is about to finish up. He has got a reasonable bank, so he can certainly drop just about 3 gateways he can throw down.
I don't know if it was the best idea though to place the pylon that late over there.
I mean, and look at this, the pylon in Joe's men that he is oblivious to. I'm just going to switch to his view for a second. Now, he doesn't know he's there. Similarly, Yanis doesn't know that Joe's pylon is there. So, when I showed Joe this build, I did stress that worker has to leave your base instantly the second the game starts. That worker leaves. The pylon is delayed. That doesn't matter, because it does mean when the pylon finishes you have a bit of a bank, and you can actually instantly drop 4 gates when the pylon finishes, because you will have enough. You'll have about, when the pylon finishes up, you'll have about 550 by the time you drop the first 3 gates. The 4th one will come down.
I think a more effective strategy would be if they placed stairway pings and where Joe would expand.
Actually in his base. Yeah, the risk with that is just much more likely to get spotted. Surely Joe's surely he sees these pylons and he must be suspicious.
He's also mining with 20 workers out of 16.
Yeah, he's got a bit carried away there. I don't mind that. He has forgotten to drop a pylon though, and he is supply blocked. So only one zealot, Joe. That's a disaster. I did stress that. I did tell you, whatever you do when those gates come down while they're building, don't forget to drop a pylon, and he has done. He's going to find his way blocked. This is a disaster in cheese versus cheese. He's got all sorts of problems at home, literally all sorts of problems. He needs to be pulling these workers. He needs to be attacking these instantly.
Oh my god.
3 workers on a cannon.
Oh no, and he's even attacking with the first.
Know how long this game is. As Joe loses workers, he won't be supply blocked anymore, and these zealots will start to build.
He's cute. I'm just going to point
he has lots
13
of
zealots.
So, does he still have a worker? Does Joe still have a worker?
No, it died on the ramp to the zealot.
Joe put
These are the only workers he earns.
Oh, if you get this worker right, he's got a chance. If he doesn't, then
Nope.
that's really too nice draw, because I don't think he's even got queued up enough zealots to actually get rid of all those cannons. Oh, no, actually, how many are? Yeah, he totally does. There's loads in the queue. So, are these zealots going to break into Yanis? If he can kill all Yanis's workers and the Nexus, well, but Yanis has got a worker on the other side of the map. He has got enough money to build a Nexus, so it doesn't look like Joe would possibly win this.
I feel that if Joe actually went out with the workers that we saw the cannons in one place, he hasn't actually stopped the cannons. Like if you see a cannon, you surely want to take out even up to, or maybe even all your probes to kill them off.
Well,
But
I mean,
then-
in general, the key to beating the cannon rush is seeing it. You have to know when it's happening. Yes, if I'm Joe at this point, I'm leaving 2 zealots here so that no workers can scale this, and I'm sending Teslas in the line to slice stuff, because he doesn't want Yanis to get workers on. As it stands, though, Yanis has got a reasonable amount in the bank. He is rebuilding his base, protected by his cannons. Joe's queued up zealots, though, are still coming out, but he has now been completely supply blocked, and since he has no workers, he cannot possibly unsupply block himself by using his zealots.
oh, these workers escaped.
Yeah, for me, a couple of zealots on hold position, but Joe is not a very experienced player.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he had to see that. He had to see the cannon rush.
And he has still a couple
yeah.
of zealots. If he's able to like snipe the probe working at the Nexus.
It's a fair, 9 zealots at present. 9 zealots. These cannons, I don't know, man. I don't know. Would you attack into those cannons with 9 zealots? You would.
Doesn't really have an option.
No, he doesn't. But I mean, you'll definitely take out that first cannon. You'll take out the second cannon. I think you'll take out the third. I'm not so sure you'll get to the fourth. I think that first cannon is going to cost you several zealots.
For sure.
You're going to have 4 cannons shooting at you. And zealots are pretty tough, but they will definitely. I don't think the zealots can mop that up. I don't think they can.
I'm not going to spoil
for long enough. I don't think they can. So what is Joe doing? I mean, he's got this base up here. If he'd have kept the worker alive,
of course.
He could have unqueued those zealots. He could have dropped a nexus, and we would have had one of these weird games where both players cheese and end up in each other's bases. And I've played a few like that. I'm sure you have as well, Mike.
Yes.
Where it's a full map reversal.
I managed to like completely trade the base with another Terran.
Yeah.
And we had nothing, and we basically just built one command center each, and we had like 3 Marines each, and it was crazy.
Cheese like a king. And
Exactly.
End up building a base in your opponent's base. So I don't know what's going to happen here. I
feel
think
like
we can break this.
If even one probe like escaped and could get to like a gold base, like on these 2 positions,
Yeah,
and then it will be a game that the Red Protoss Joe should win. But because of this, the fact that he doesn't have that.
Oh, don't walk past it, killer, because you're taking shots for free. You've lost the zealot for free. No, it's all bad, Joe. It's all bad.
No, they're not going to go. Freezer.
Wow, man, that was pretty cheesy.
It was indeed.
Yeah. Nice.
The show was interesting and full of adrenaline. I'm sure about that.
Well, yeah, man.
More than
I like it when players mix it up. I don't want to watch the same game over and over again. 2 people just kind of banking stuff and building up in their own base with not much happening. So it's nice to see some players mix it up, which is one of the reasons that I posted a few cheesy builds just on the YouTube channel, so that even if you don't have much experience with StarCraft, you can look at those builds, you can practice it a few times, and you can cause even quite good player problems if they don't see it coming. You've got a good chance of winning the game.
Yeah.
In this case, Joe needed to see that cannon rush, and he needed to not be supply blocked. Oh, look at that! 3 zealots at home. 4 even.
I think Joe already left the game anyways.
He did, yeah, he did. I just can't help but wonder if that might have gone a bit differently had Joe not forgotten to build the pylon.
Hmm.
Had he built the pylon, he would have come out with 4 zealots. Those 4 zealots would have made their way into Yanis's base, would
And
have disrupted his income. And with no
exactly.
income, you can't build cannons.
And you can't build a second Nexus, in fact.
Exactly.
Maybe if he had the second pylon, he would be able
Yeah.
to cause Jens too.
So, it might have been a slightly different game. A fairly polished cheese, not quite polished enough.
Exactly.
GG, man.
GG.